Hello, it's What If. So, yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up the regular series season, and there's really not even any drama because Carson Quaffle has what, a 46-point gap over Brandon Jones. There's nothing to get hype about. The Xfinity roster for this one particular year was just not interesting enough to have anything point-wise happen, just like last season. There's really not much to say. We got Gateway in Bristol. Gateway, we ran really well there last season. We got a much better vehicle. We have a level 9 engine, so that'll be interesting. I'm curious what the wrenches are going to look like because I kind of fumbled that, I think. So I need to look a little more carefully at that and kind of plan around it. Bump that back down to 103 because we just ran Daytona. So there's not much else to say, not much else to talk about. So we'll get into it and not waste any more time. We almost got the goal time, so if I maybe pushed a little more, I could maybe get it, but 1/10 off is fine. Like, that's pretty good. So we're 4th for practice. Qualifying, we'll see what we can do there, but seems like we're going to have a good car. 33.7 was the pole time. What's this going to be? 34.2, that's 13th. That's like right in like the smack dab of where we usually qualify. It's like that 10th to 15th place range usually means, you know, we're not going to destroy the competition, but we'll probably have a top 5 finish. Will it be any more than that? I don't know yet. So the setup, same as usual. Nothing really different here. I may tweak with the wedge later on, but who knows. We just gotta get through this first couple laps because we're gonna definitely be behind cars that are, in my opinion, slower than thou. So, gotta take a little bit of time. That's where it's interesting of how these races kind of play out because, and even in races where we usually win, we're not just you know, starting first and destroy. I guess the plate tracks are probably the closest version of that, but everywhere other than that, it's been, I would say, relatively entertaining. A lot more than I thought going into the season. I was worried maybe we're just going to kind of cut through the field and win a whole bunch of races, but that's not really happening. I really should have went to the outside there and made that pass, but I didn't. I went so slow in that corner, it downshifted me to 3rd. That's how bad it was. Thankfully, on the turn 1, we can kind of get away with this a little more. So 8 laps in the first stage. I'm assuming 8 in the second. And of course, when I try to want to run the top, Brandon Jones does the exact same thing. In fact, more stupidly because I don't know what he got accomplished there, but we'll take that spot, no problem. And we'll gain that spot in Harrison Burn on the outside with absolutely no issues. Same thing with Sheldon Creed. Maybe we can split them 3 wide. I gave him a bit of a bump there, so I'm sure he's going to go absolutely apeshit on social media about that and break his TV and everything because, you know, nobody could take a bump. Yeah, outside line works. We'll just swoop in and take a whole bunch of spots. It even kept me in 4th gear too, which is even better. So that might be the strat, is run like that middle lane or something. Wow. Okay. Okay, I didn't think running this particular lane would be that much of an advantage. We just blew by all of them like they were standing still. Running outside of Sam Mayer with minimal problems. We're not going to clear him, but at least we're going to set him up here for turn 1. And make the pass. At least I hope so. Yeah, the car handles fine. I remember last season we were here, we only go here once a season. Got our way up to 2nd. Kind of kept even with Zillich for a little bit, and then he just pulled away. Will that same thing happen again? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find that out. I don't know what it is with this middle lane, but yeah, it just carries momentum and speed. Way better than I really expected. We just drove around Jesse Love, like he was standing still, so that's really good. Even our lap times compared to the leader, granted they're battling for a lead, so maybe there's some bit of number fudgery going on there, but we're really close to their lap time still. Finish off stage 1 in P4, trying to set up the pass roll guy for 3rd, but we would have got there eventually. But yeah, going from what, 13th to 4th is pretty good in my opinion. So we'll rack them up, do it again. Stage 2, I'm going to make it a little bit looser if they pit here. Okay, they are pitting. I'll make it just a smidge looser, and we'll go from there. It's a risk, but it's worth it to see if I can get any type of 100th of a second or 1,000th, whatever. Ooh, we got people staying out. That's stupid. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna buckle in. It's gonna get really, really stupid. You're gonna have so many cars on fresher tires versus older tires. I'm gonna have to try and anticipate that and get up to the high side and make some passes because, oh boy, I am not ready for the fuckery that's about to happen in turn 1. And this is why. Look at all the spots. This is just disgusting. They better give me some space here. Who are Joey Gase? Excuse me, car high. I mean, that worked. You gained a couple spots. Yeah, I just gotta be where they're not. They're just so slow. That's the only sucky thing of being up top is they just sometimes chop you off like you don't exist off the corner, and that is really, really annoying. But right now we're good. Like, this might be a very stupidly easy stage win with how pathetically dumb they are. I don't know what's going to happen here because their fuel load's only... I don't know if they can make it to the end on fuel. I don't know. It just... Talk about an easy stage, though, if I've ever seen one. I got in the back of Nick Sanchez, so the universe understands. So when he goes absolutely bananas on social media, that is why. Yeah, we're just about to crack the top 5. Before I almost barely finished that sentence, I was already in the top 5. Ooh, Sieg. Okay, thank you. He acknowledged my existence. I appreciate it. I guess to Brendan Jones' credit, that's like the only interesting strat he could have done to gain some kind of stage points on Quaffle is just to stay out. So he makes a little bit of sense. The rest, the other, what, 20 plus cars? No, not really. But yeah, we'll take the lead here and win this stage uncontested. So it looked like the entire those people that pitted, it looked like some of those cars that stayed out, they were able to make it on fuel. Probably barely. They might, like, if this stage was one lap longer, it probably wouldn't have worked. Almirola worked himself up to 4th. All of them are gonna pit. And we got a bit of a buffer between Almirola. He was like the only one that could work up through the field. As yeah. Allgaier, Zilich, they're not even in the top 9. But all of them are pitting as they should. Will Almirola give us a run for his money? I don't really know. But at least we got the track position. Well, this race got very weird. Very upside down, non-logical. I don't remember if the race last year did this or not. I don't know. But our only competition is Almirola. I would love to think we could do something with them. We're going to have 23 to go. See what happens here. Nice run through turn 1. I'm still in 3rd gear, which is a bit awkward, but we're good up off the corner. That's perfect. As long as Almirola stays behind as much as possible, I mean, we'll lead for a little bit. I'm going to go up high here and block that. And run this, like, middle lane. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to be in shockingly very, very good hands for a while. The gas been hovering around this 4 to 5/10 of a second gap over Almirola, so we're holding our own at the moment. I just don't know how long that's going to last, but I'm just going to shut up and focus. Allgaier moved up to 3rd, so he's 4.2 seconds back of me. Will he run me down? That's another question I just do not have the answers to. We're keeping Almirola in check at the moment, so very, very impressed with that. I'm assuming when pit stops occur, they're just going to take right side tires because we're only going to have about 10 laps to go, I'm assuming. I don't know, I guess we're going to find out. I think Almirola's pitting the way his car was positioned on the back straightaway, so we're going to try to plan for that. We're going about 3/4 through this run. I think 4 tires might be the option. Regardless of what Almirola does, we will go down pit road. But I just know that pitting here is just very, very awkward. Okay, well, he's staying behind me. That's good. He's right there behind me. And 45. I was like 55, but fuck it. They were going so much faster. It's whatever. This is why I black flags off. We're gonna have about like 12 laps to go, so even if they take rights, we should have enough time to run him back down. But it does look like he took 4. Okay, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Like, we just stopped on Piro for far too long. He still beat me out of Piro. If that never happened, it would have been fine. So, hooray to the pit stops being awful once again. It's just so annoying. Because we were just sitting on Piro. I'm watching him gain time on me, and I just have nothing to do but just watch it happen. Oh, and Almirola self-spins. That's fucking awful. That was really fucking stupid. Surprisingly no damage, but we're all lapped down. What a fucking stupid ass time to have a scripted fucking caution. Everybody's pitting, so I should get the wave around, right? I don't know if it's gonna work like that, but that's so stupid. Didn't Almirola spin last time here? Is this AI just scripted to wreck a gateway no matter what? And I'm a lap down, so I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm a little bit fucking annoyed. What an absolute fucking bullshit way to have this race fall the fuck apart. I'll tell you what. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. That is some monstrously horrific luck. Austin Hill, I was there. I absolutely was fucking there. Can we? Are we gonna figure shit out? I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed about all of that. I was purposely letting out the throttle, thinking he was gonna check up, and he did. He just fucking ran right over me. Well, I'm getting my 4 fucking tires. Can we rally to a top 10? I don't think so, but that was fucking stupid. So now we're 35th. We're last place. Just a very unfortunate race. I wonder if that's a thing. Like, Almirola wrecked here last season. Is his AI just scripted to self-wreck here at some point in the race with these settings? I don't know. It's pretty fucking suspicious. It's him of all people. I don't know. Just throwing out my 2 cents here. Our car is so much faster than any of this bullshit. Or if it's going to happen again where they... No, they didn't chop me off, but... Yeah, well, there goes our top 10 streak. It ended because of this wacky-ass type of frickin' race. But just such a shame. I understand, like, you know, sometimes that shit happens in racing, but... It's just the fact that it just had to happen like that right after the pit stop with Almirola. I don't know. I just don't really have much comments to say about any of this circumstance that just occurred in front of me. I mean, we're damn near about to get a top 10 despite all of this, which is pretty freaking wild. It's gonna run the top here because for whatever reason the top works really good. Okay, well, we'll rebound to get something here. That's pretty damn impressive to me. We go from what, 35th to 11th? I'll take it, but oh no, it's the white flag. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Wow, that's embarrassing. Alright, well, one more lap is good for us. Alright, top 10 streaks alive. Alright, I'm happy now. Smile emoji. It's like the Ed meme from Ed and Eddie when the pebble comes out of his shoe and he smiles. It's like, that's what I'm feeling right now. So, that's pretty wild to think about, considering just where we were. But 2, 3, and 4, we'll bring it home somehow 9th place despite that. I will happily take that. That was so stupid, so frustrating, and I'm quite angry. I'm sure, like, of course, Almirola benefited from that with the self. That, mind you, that's not how it fucking works in real life. When the car that that wrecks, they, like, especially since he was on like a lap down, he doesn't get his lap back and be just fine. It should go to me. So if we would have wanted to apply real world rules to all that, I would have gotten a lucky dog and would have been fine and all that huggabaloo, but no. You know what's frustrating is I was backing off. I was trying to back off there. I thought maybe that would have been enough, but no, I would have had to smack the brakes. Of course, Ryan Sieg, okay, now you realized it, but yeah. I'm very annoyed with all of that. I'm just very frustrated. So the world's worst camera angles permeate once again because what is this? Why are we getting a shot of the infield? That's the best angle we got from the camera angle, is like a freaking pixel. So that is fucking embarrassing. Dirt Daytona had better replays. NASCAR 2000 had better replays than this. Jesus, like, God almighty. It's crazy because the wreck frequencies on 15 has usually been pretty good. This one in particular just really bugs me because it's Almirola that self-spun. This happened last year. It just happened much later. Like, is just Almirola scripted to self-spin? Like, it's weird that it happened twice at the same track like this. It feels really scripted, and I hate that. It should feel random, unless the universe aligned and it just had been, you know, Almirola twice. But whatever, we get 9th in a race that I just wish that just played out normally, because well, then again, Almirola probably was going to win that race anyways because of the fucking pit stops. That's a whole bull. There's a lot of factors that kind of cocked me out of a win. Cloud Harmer, you can race clearer than that. Shane Gisbergen, man, I love Hardheimer as much as Hardheimer's a jerk. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Chris Quaffle, what happened to Hardheimer today? Did someone remove his brain to make it? What the fuck? Did someone remove a brain so the car would be light enough to make a top 10? Carson Quaffle, I'll give you that. That's pretty funny. I'll give you that. I'll let that slide. Regular Series champion. We made the playoffs. We're gonna have poultry in terms of earnings compared to what we usually get. Ah, a shame. Oh, we still won the regular season championship, so that's good at least. Car is going to be somewhat worn. Chassis is very worn. Ugh. Yeah, let's look at the shop here. So that chassis is worn. We have to get that to a level 9. And then we're going to up the suspension there, because I don't know how soon I'm going to put wrenches to that. So we'll rebuild that one in particular. Get a level 9 chassis for that in particular. And that's, I think, basically going to be it for the buying part stuff, and the rest is just going to be R&D, I would assume. Oh wait, the body didn't even get freaking repaired yet. Hold on. Okay, let's let's fix that. There we go. Use the remaining work points to get stuff. Actually, we double check that. All right, we're good with that. And suspension, we'll do the same. That's obviously worn. We're gonna have to get a level 9 one for that in particular. So yeah, that's in the plans, just not at this exact moment. Not much else to look at. So I guess we'll just get the work plan started. So we're slowly starting to get stuff to level 9. The Bristol one, okay, I thought the 8 and 9s look exactly the same, so my eyes are deceiving me. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I like how the chassis is at level 0, because it's so worn. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do. And at some point, maybe next race, maybe we'll get that chassis up, or maybe we'll do it the race of before we get to the Roval, since I'd like to start getting some stuff to level 9. I'd like to have everything at level 9 for one of the bodies, just so when we get to home to Phoenix, it'll be all level 9s. But I don't know if we're going to line it up that perfectly, so that may not happen. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. We got Bristol. We got level 9 stuff for the engine, so I mean, it's the best vehicle we could possibly bring. Chassis, we'll sell that for 2,600. Pitiful. 17,000 for that. That's a little bit better. Now we have over 600,000. I think that's going to be it. I don't really feel like we need any more work points or R&D, because I think what we got is good enough. Like, I'm fine with getting one level at a time per race. I don't know, it makes sense to me. With only 7 races left, it's really not going to be... Like, if we were doing, another season, then, yeah, that would be a good investment. But, if we're going to be out of the Xfinity Series very soon, why burn that money now? Let's just be content with what we have. Because I was mainly just hoping that we could at least get a level 9 engine, which we already have. So anything else right now is just kind of a bonus, and more or less just saving money up for the Cup Series. So that's really all my main focus. Got everything basically good to go over there. Got to take a look at the playoff grid. Well, we're very good. We should move on to the next round, no problem. And that's our top 12. Really nothing's changed after Gateway, so that's pretty much it. On to Bristol. And we'll see what we can do. I guess I can show the settings because, why not? And I can show the wreck frequency because it's only at 15. So that seems to be good. We're not getting a whole bunch of wrecks, but just a lot of unlucky breaks. Daytona, we got that unlucky break with that caution. This was kind of the same thing because we at least were going to be guaranteed a second place. So that kind of affected it too. So just 2 races of bad luck just sucks. That was 5% of damage. Jeez. Yeah, we're hitting 16 flats. I mean, being 3/10 off at Bristol is never really that good, but I understand we're just not going to be that quick. I think we got 7th here in the spring, but that was with a level 7 engine. We got level 9, so I'd like to think we can run a little bit better, but I guess we'll find out. That's going to be a 18th. Yeah, not surprised. I don't know. That's just how Bristol is. I got nothing really to say. We just gotta get through stage 1. Maybe they'll stay out and do something stupid, and then we can enact the, take tire strat and then gain a bunch of time. Maybe not. Who knows? Setup, same as usual. Nothing different here. I'm just... it just sucks that this is the first race of the playoffs, and there just... Any of the good points that we gained throughout the season is a potential we're gonna lose some of it. I like to think we could maybe get a top 5 because our car is a lot better, but starting this far back, I don't know if that's going to be really feasible. Don't know, but all we could do is just do our best on this bottom lane here and just wait for the car to come back in, because it takes over 10 laps for that to happen. So a couple laps, but it looks like we're finally going to get by Sawallich for position, which is always good. It's going to be very slow, very meticulous. There we go. Nice run off the corner. We'll get by Dean Thompson, no problem. Well, I'm sure Eckes is going to go insane on Twitter for that bit of contact. I kind of thought I was going to cut off the, down off the corner a little more, but I miscalculated it. Trying to set up the pass to get by Sanchez. I think it's stage 1 last season here, or at least in the spring, we ran like 14th for stage 1, so I think we're about to hit that quota. So that's something. That's about the only thing this car is going for it. It's just a really good exit up off the corner. Maybe that's just how we set up the corner in general. I don't know, we just go in there, try to dime it a little bit, try to get a nice run off. Took a couple laps to get to this point, but we're there. A little bit of ascend. Still couldn't clear him. Now I clear him. Okay. And we get a self-spin. That's going to end the stage, I think. I feel like we get a lot of those lately, or at least enough to where it's like there's a self-spin right at the end of the stage, and then I don't know. It's weird. Nobody's pitting, which is stupid. I mean, I might as well pit and take advantage of this and gain some spots. It's the only strategy we can do, so I will, we've done this before. I'll see you all when we get back up to 14th in a time-lapse montage of sorts. He's really gonna wreck from that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Now they're pitting. Well, there goes any advantage I have. I can stay out, I guess. Alright, that's the only strat I can do. It's not gonna work. And we only got, what, like 2 laps on our tires? Sam Mayer stayed out. I guess Sam Mayer was the only one on my strat. That just really sucks. It really does. I cannot believe that tap did that. Once in a while, a tap will do that. And it's confusing. So I guess we're going to see how far we fall back. I don't think our car is really that good. And we're going to have a tire disadvantage, at least, of 2 laps. So that's annoying. I don't know what really to say. That should have been just, it would have gone a lot better than it should have. So no one's shocked. Jesse Loves gets around us on the outside like we're standing still. I'm just going to park it on the bottom. And if they're going to pass me, they're going to have to do it around the outside. It's simple as that. I guess that's just a glitch at Bristol in particular where it pushed Jesse Iwuji in the playoffs because it's happened twice now. It's weird. Don't make a whole lot of sense, but it's a funny visual. I would say this is an exciting battle for 6th, but Zill's just going to get by me here. We got the lap traffic of Baccarella. Playoff driver Cesar Baccarella. Can maybe play a factor into it, but he stays out of everybody's way. And we'll finish off stage 2 and 7. Yeah, I'm not surprised we fell back that far. I guess it could be so much worse, I don't know, but we'll get 4 tires. We'll be, I'm assuming, on an equal strat as them. So that's all we can do. I mean, we finished 7th here before in the spring. I'm assuming that's where we're going to finish again. Maybe lap traffic will play a factor. I don't know. Gain 3 spots. That's shocking. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have the speed to keep up with that, though. We're going to probably fall back. But it's a nice visual once again. We'll have 32 laps left in the stage, so we'll be a green flag sprint. If it does go green, lap traffic will be extraordinarily thick. So this will be our only chance to maybe get lucky. That's the only way I can think of a way we can run better than 7th is because of that. Which logically we should, considering our car is, what, 2 levels upgraded since, at least with the engine, since the spring. So I'd like to think that may play a factor, but, maybe the other components of the vehicle would be more important for a track like this. And everything well, I have a stroke, is one grade up from the spring race, at the very least. So, I don't know, we'll see. That was close. Oh my god. Well, I think Brennan Jones is much faster. He's been poking at me for a while. Each time we go through the corners, he's just getting closer and closer to completing that pass. He finally is able to, maybe not quite, but he'll finally get around me. And 6th place is a bit ways back, so I think we're going to chill in 5th for a little bit. Sam Mayer's going to get by me. Brennan Jones all of a sudden is kind of falling off. I am getting too tight and smacking the wall. Oh, maybe we'll get back to Brennan Jones here eventually. We just need lap traffic to save the day because I really need the help. I am fucking tired running up against the wall because it's too fucking tight and the car won't do shit. God, I don't know. I just cannot fucking drive this track right now. Well, lap traffic is finally coming into play as it's affecting Zillage by a big ton. So we'll thankfully take over that 6th place very nicely. More lap traffic to worry about. It really stacked up, what, 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place right here in front of me. Well, it all kind of evened out here, but it brought us closer to them. I have no idea why Jesse Love is just staying behind them. Ooh, that almost was going to be bad, but thankfully it all worked out, but we'll take 5th place. So thankful for lap traffic right now more than anything. Brandon Jones is starting to hold me up just a little bit because just Love's getting the inside of me here. Bit of an awkward. And now we're going to be fine with getting a lap car, no problem. But, oh, okay, that worked. Get around the outside of him. We'll try to get that spot. Thankfully, the top of the lane does make the car roll nicely. Beautiful, P4. More lap traffic problems. Carson Quapple decided to just stay behind Dean Thompson, or like Brian Ellis. Now I'm going to be stuck behind Kyle Sieg, so I'm going to be stuck. I don't know where to go with this. I'm just going to get back down to the bottom. That was a mess, but thankfully, you know, it all worked out. Nobody got like immediately spun because I slightly tapped him or anything. What's strange is Allgaier is right there. More lap traffic gets in his way. I mean, there's a chance we could do something with it. It's weird to think or say, but hey, at least the level 9's doing something positive here. Instead of crossing Quaffle, we'll see if we can get that spot. Depends on how he gets the lap traffic of Parker Retzloff. I think he's going to get stuck behind him. Yes, he does. Beautiful. That's 3rd place in the books. I will take it. I don't care how stupid it is. The amount of times I want to fucking pass a lap car on the outside, it just never works. Or they chop me off or do something stupid. I mean, the leader's right there, too. That's the frustrating thing. Like, oh my god. Sam Mayer could sneak in. He did. He did. What a chat. He just stole the lead from Allgaier. Oh, we need more lap traffic. If I didn't fuck around with him, maybe I could have gotten there a little bit closer. But, I mean, it's just a bunch of stack-ups here as we're heading into the white flag. We're going to get to the inside here of Allgaier. And take a 2nd place. We're going to definitely steal that. But, yeah. I'm happy about it. Lap traffic saves the day. We're going to finish this in a definitely didn't deserve it 2nd place. I will happily take it. That's good. That's good for me. Sam Mayer just completely clutched a win there. That was impressive. His 2nd win of the year. Of course, it has to be under bizarre circumstances because Daytona was that, or not Daytona. Echo Park, I guess, and then this, I don't know, but yeah, it got weird. But at least it played out. Yeah, if we were just a little bit better, didn't have to worry about lap traffic, we might have maybe could have stole that win there right there. I mean, we're only 7/10 back, so that was pretty close. But either way, that's good. That's way better than I thought going into this race with how average we were. Just a racing accident. Thank you. At least Christian Eckes gets it. Brandon Jones, that last race was an accident, right? You didn't do that on purpose, would you? What did I do to Brendan Jones? It's probably one of those things where it's like a minute tab that I completely forgot about. Check it out. Looks like Hardheimer can't finish the race without dinging my car. Was Ross Chastain even in this race? Like, what are you talking about? 107,000 earned, which is always very good. Body is 57%. Is it? And again, is it factoring in practice damage? Because I did get, what, a couple percent there, I think? I don't know where some of these numbers come from half the damn time. We're in a weird situation here because both of these we're kind of screwed. Like, we can't get any. Can I get more work points? I can. But it's only going to be an extra 10 points, though, so it's not really going to be a big help, though. I mean, the most I can get is like 20 more additional work points. I don't know, we're just in weird territory because we have both things worn at basically the same time. I can't afford to do both. But it does seem like if I, like, okay, so I can put wrenches on it when it's at 0 here. If I run this race after Kansas and then... So I think the body, I'm going to have to prioritize getting that. Well, it's a level 8. I could just go and get that to a level 9, like, right away. And, you know, get that squared away. Because that's what I want to do anyways with it. But the rest of it, Like this in particular, we're definitely going to have to get a fresh one, like a level 9 for next race. We're not there yet, though, but it's on the table. We're definitely going to be in a really bad situation because both the suspension and body, they're going to be worn. I can get one of those to level 9 maybe next race, but I got to prioritize the chassis. So I can't do 3 different things on one bay. So we're eventually going to hit like a brick wall or something, and things are not going to get fixed in time. I don't know. I feel like that's the way it's kind of shaping out to be like. So I think with how this is going to go, I think we're just going to have to start buying level 9 stuff or buy another level 8 or something along those lines. We're definitely going to be wasting money that we don't need to be spending, but I can't really do anymore. I don't really have the work points to do that. I mean, even if I got an extra 20, if one of them takes 320, that's 640. I only can do one at a time. So we're going to be in really bad shape at some point. I don't know. I feel like that's the way it's going. We'll worry about that for the next race. I know at the very least we got to get that chassis up. This, the body and suspension is going to be fine for the Roval, but afterwards, I'm going to be able to... We're in a weird situation because I definitely have to... I can level up one of them, but I might need more R&D. I think that's the thing I'm going to need here, so I can at least get 2 of them at the same time. I think that's the direction. I really don't want to be spending more money than I need to, but I feel like that's the only option. We'll go in the middle with these, and then we'll look at the R&D. See like what more we can get. Let me bump that up to a little more because it's already at 99%. You know, we'll see how that goes. Do I have enough work points for all of that? Yes, I do. So, yeah, I think that's... No, not that one. Let me put that to 100. I mean, everything, might as well just do all that and get it over with. Yeah, I think that's the approach. Let's look at the staff first, just to look over everything. I know I'm going to reset all of that, but let's double check it. I'll see, I did that again. Because R&D 30%, if I didn't do anything with that, would that price go like way up? I should have freaking even... What's it? I keep doing this. We have a lot of the basic R&D, so we can get like an elite one and get 30 extra R&D. We can get 2 of those. I know we're gonna be spending like a bunch of money here, but I kind of think off camera what I decided is I'm gonna do like a truck series season off camera, and just see if I can win a championship at Phoenix without using a set. It still bugs me that I won it off of that, which that wasn't really part of the plan. So we'll get rid of one of these people. Rob Brown, I guess you're gonna be leaving. But we're gonna have a lot of R&D, so we can get 2 things at the same time. That's the plan. So I'm hoping that that's the right strat. So what if I get like another R&D here for 150,000? Would that mean it goes up 30%? I don't know what 109... Would that be an extra 30 points maybe? Or I'm not going to worry about that. We got another mechanic we can probably... they're all 60s though. I'm just going to leave it as is. Because I think the more R&D stuff, that's going to really come to play here. With repairing wrenches and... Not repairing wrenches, just buying new stuff. Because that takes up a lot of R&D. I know that's going to be a problem at some point. So for now, I don't know. I just get this weird feeling. And again, I'm recording these so long in advance, I'm sure somebody's like freaking out in the comments about it. But like, this is going up like mid-January. It's like freaking December 30th where I'm recording this. So it's, you know, it's a very long in advance. I'm enjoying the career mode way too much. But yeah, I just like this in the middle here in particular. With the body, chassis, and suspension all going to be in bad shape after the Roval. I don't know what that's going to mean. So I know I can repair that, or at least get that all the way up. And one of the wrenches we can do with that, but we're gonna have to rebuy another level 8, I think, which is not really what I want to do, but I feel like that's the only option we kind of have. I don't know. I was really trying to save up money for the Cup Series, but this entire season we've only gained like an extra 200,000. It really hasn't been like that much. So I think the Cup Series, we're just gonna have to experience the grind, no matter what. So I thought this season in particular we would have, saved more money up. I don't really think that's gonna happen, which sucks. But the way these things keep running out at this, like the way the timing, the timing of it when we keep running out is not gonna be good, especially this in the middle. So I think I have a plan on what to do with this in particular. It's just that we're gonna have to rebuy another chassis that we don't really need. Like we're gonna have to rebuy like a level 8. But when we do that, that's what, 70,000? Like, really don't need to be spending that, but we're just in a really awkward state with these things running out at that point in time. Either way, I'm rambling too much. We're just going to get the work plan started. At least we'll go into Kansas with level 9 engine and suspension. And body. That's the closest we've gotten to level 9 across the board. That will do it. And we'll worry about everything else later. The point standings. Sam Mayer moves on to the next round with his win, his clutch win. That's his 3rd win of the year, too, so I miscounted. We're still well above the cut line by over, Jesus, like 2098. We're almost 71 points above the cut line, so we're going to be fine. Final 4 might be the closest to being a little bit tricky, but we've built up so many playoff points that I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think the Final 4 is just going to be between, again, me, Allgaier, Zilich, and Almirola. I don't really see anybody else being close at all. So, I don't know. That's it. I'm done. I will see you all next episode for Kansas and the Roval. I think Kansas we're going to probably do really well. The Roval, probably top 5 maybe. I don't know. But either way, that'll do it for me. See you all next episode. See you all later. And have a good day.